Hello everyone and welcome to the Sacramento Beer Show. Today I'm going to be trying a new release from New Glory Brewing out of Sacramento, California. This one is called Astro Haze. They call it a Galaxy IPA. I could assume that means they're using Galaxy hops, perhaps. Let's see what it says on the back. Northeast style IPA brewed with copious amounts of flaked oats and Australian Galaxy hops. Awesome. So I'm assuming it's going to have a nice hazy appearance from those flaked oats and nice tropical flavors from those Galaxy hops. 6.2 alcohol by volume, a nice not super heavy IPA. I like them, when they're down below 7. Let's pour this into a nice glass here. Yes, very hazy. Getting a light color, very pale light color, almost like a pineapple juice sort of thing. Getting a nice finger and a half of bright white head. Decent head retention there with some nice lacing, nice tight bubble, and I would say a high haziness factor, not murky. There's a little bit of that like translucency around the edges, which is nice. So let's give this a smell. Alright, I'm getting nice sort of dank aromas right off the bat, which is quite pleasant. Getting a little bit of that oat. And then, what is that? I can't quite put my finger on what I'm smelling. I guess it would be like a mango. Alright, getting some mango out of there. Alright, I'm gonna give this one a sip. Alright, so I'm getting a big, bright, fresh hop flavor, which is outstanding. It's fairly focused. Just getting a lot of mango, really. Maybe a tiny bit of like orange pineapple, but predominantly mango. Let me give this another sip. Yeah, this is super drinkable, a little bit lower alcohol, has a super dry, crisp, high level of carbonation, leaving this just super dry in the finish, very refreshing. And then with a little bit of like pithy bitterness on the finish, just leaving you wanting more. Because there's a decent amount of sweetness up front. And then ends with that super crisp, dry, finish, and then a little bit of lingering bitterness. Yeah, that is a excellent example of the style of IPA. It does have a little bit of this like mouth-watering juiciness factor. Now I know that the term juicy is thrown around a lot when it comes to these style of beers, but it has that little bit of it's the best way to describe it is juicy, sort of like what like a Starburst or something might do to your palate, or just creates this like mouth-watering effect that like really makes you crave and enjoy it. Beautiful color too. Head retention fairly decent after a few minutes here. Still, really nice lacing on the glass. Really, really well made beer. I'm drinking this one at about a week old, about a week after canning. So super fresh. I had this the day after it was canned. It was a little kind of rough around the edges for me. I think this one has mellowed out a lot and has really kind of come into its own after about a week here. There's something else. There's some really nice, like, I wonder what kind of yeast they're using, because there's this really nice sort of fruity undertone that just, it reminds me of like a Belgian style ale. And in the best way possible. It just leaves that sort of like fruitiness lingering, and like this is exceptionally hoppy, but it has that sort of effect that a not at all hoppy style beer like a Belgian triple has. Very interesting. Really digging this. I'm gonna give this 96 plus points. New Glory has been killing it lately. I don't think I've given them anything below like a 95 in the last month or two. I haven't had any of their darker beers. They have like a oatmeal coffee stout that they put out recently, and a brown ale. I haven't had a chance to try those. I'd be curious how those are, since they're clearly making very excellent IPAs, and even that specialty fruit ale, that raspberry I had about a month back, they're super good. So I can imagine that their brown ales and porters and stouts and things of that nature be equally as good. I just haven't had a chance to try one yet, so anyone out there wants to send me one to try, I would love to. Yeah, so 96 plus points on this one. Super awesome beer. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend anything IPA from New Glory. Please let me know in the comments below, have you had this beer? The Astro Haze? Have you had any of New Glory's beers? What do you think? What are your thoughts? I'd like to know. I know this New England thing is kind of new for the Sacramento area, and I've been getting mixed reactions when I've been tasting people on that style of beer. Just love to know what you think, especially if you're in the Sacramento area and you've actually had a chance to try some of these offerings. So until next time, please like the video, please share it, please subscribe. Just get the word out there about the Sacramento Beer Show. We're trying to review all the beers that are coming out of this awesome beer scene here. Trying to make my way out to eventually all of the breweries, if that's even possible. So thanks for tuning in. Until next time, this has been the Sacramento Beer Show. I'm Jordan Steffen. Cheers.